we are going to ask God deliberately, Lord, let the spirit of the fear of the Lord be restored back to the church. Last 3 weeks, I was having an interaction with a lady. This was a girl that come from the other religion, to Christianity. So she went to a Bible school, one of the foremost Pentecostal church in Nigeria here. I don't want to call the name so that it will not be like an attack on a particular denomination. She went to a Bible school and she said that within the time of their Bible training, that there are many, that 3 young men approach her for marriage. Differently, they don't know about it themselves. Now 3 young men that are part of the Bible school approach her for marriage. But what is bothering her is that 3 of them, all of them, 3 of them, they were asking her to come and spend weekend in their house. They are asking her to come and be cooking. All of 3 of them ask, this relationship, this thing we are talking about, we cannot stay afar and know ourselves. You need to come back and be sleeping. We need to be sleeping together so that by then we will know ourselves better. 3 of them at the same time in a Bible school. Now these are people they are training to become a pastor. And meanwhile, they are not children, they are all graduates. Because in that Bible school, you can't attend that Bible school there if you are not a graduate. So you must be a graduate. And after that Bible school, you now apply. When they send your application and bring approval from the headquarters, is to give you a branch. Now she asked a question. She said she is confused. Is it how it's supposed to be? Then I said something to her that this thing you saw is not, it didn't start today. That I see those people, they don't have the spirit of the fear of the Lord. That they are not going to be pastors. They are looking for employment. There is no work in Nigeria. So they are looking for employment. They know how much that ministry used to pay graduates. So they are looking for employment, what to eat. They are not called by God. But this is a situation that Nigeria have found themselves. So they are looking for employment. So don't be confused. They are not believers. They don't have the spirit of the Lord. If you don't have the spirit of the fear of God, are you a believer? In a short, they are done with that Bible school. For her, she's not ready to go and be a pastor. But the rest of those guys, by now they could have sent them to one local government or to one branch now. A generation that have no fear of the Spirit of God. A man can just stand up and do whatever they desire. Iniquity is no longer frightening to men. A worker in the church was pregnant in one assembly. I went to see I met with the apostle in that assembly. He said one of the workers was pregnant. And he didn't know. It was the mother that told him that the daughter is pregnant too. He said, what? He said he should call the daughter for him. He said when the daughter came to the office, he asked her, what is this I'm not hearing? The apostle said that what came out of that girl's mouth. She told the apostle, she said that, sir, I am a little bit pregnant. Apostle asked her, what is this am I hearing? She said, sir, I am a little bit pregnant. Apostle said that he stood up. He wanted to slap her, but something restrained him. Because he knew that if he slapped her, that pregnancy will abort. And the news that people will carry will be different. But he wanted to slap her, but something restrained him. You are a worker in the church. You open your mouth that you're a little bit pregnant. Because the spirit of the fear of the Lord is not there. God needs to visit his church again. There can be no revival when the spirit of the fear of the Lord is not in the midst of God's people. Lord, visit us again. Visit your church again. That is our prayer tonight. Lord, visit your church again. Visit your church afresh again. That we will have men like Joseph. How can I do this evil in the sight of God? How can I do these evil things in the sight of God? Not men that will go away when there is nobody see them and they can do whatever they desire. No. The Spirit of God cannot move in such territory. Can we pray? Lord, visit your church again. Visit your church again. Visit your church again. We have prayed. I was in a youth meeting last year, and during the Bible study, a brother shared something. One brother shared an event, because that is not a testimony, it's an event. He shared an event that happened. A pastor in one denomination. This pastor is a young pastor, a young man, unmarried person. So he entered into fornication with one of his members. So he was so pained at the end. So he went to his general overseer. He went and he was crying. So the overseer asked, why are you crying? He told the man that he fell into fornication. The overseer stood up and came and tapped him and said, stand up. This shows that you are my true son. You are crying that you fall into fornication. He said, my son, this is our earthly reward. You don't need to be weeping like this. Once in a while, we pick 1, 2, 3. Once in a while. But this brother, he is a brother that is genuine. He wants to go fast. So when he left there, he left the church. He abandoned the work without ministry. He left and came and shared with this one that was sharing with us. So the person that was sharing with us, the person is his friend. So he left the whole ministry. A Jew overseer came and tapped you behind and said, you are my true son. Before you fall into fornication, you are my true son. This is our earthly reward. Lord, make me the Samuel. Samuel is growing. Samuel is coming. Can we pray? Lord, make me the Samuel. Make me the Samuel of my generation. Make me the Samuel of my generation. Make me the Samuel of my generation.